This is the Thank You Ocean Report. World-renowned oceanographer and scientist Sylvia Earle is focusing on places in the ocean that merit special protection, such as national marine sanctuaries. She calls them hope spots.
We have to take proactive measures to ensure that creatures that make up our life support system will still be there for the rest of our lives, let alone our kids and our grandkids. The kids of today will look back 30 years from now, 40, 50 years, and say, why didn't you do something when there still was time? What were you thinking? We can't turn the clock back to make them the way they were 50 or 500 or 1,000 years ago. But we can make them better than they are today. That's the reason for hope. And whether it's a big, beautiful reef such as the Great Barrier Reef and the National Marine Park Authority in Australia, or the Coral Sea area beyond, or in places out in the Atlantic, like the Sargasso Sea that's beyond national jurisdiction out in the high seas. This is the time when people can use their good minds, use their passion, their heart, and say, look, we have a chance. Now is the time, maybe the last time, the last best chance we'll ever have, to respect the natural world in ways that we can demonstrate by proactively saying these are safe havens. They're safe havens for fish, safe havens for the seaweed, safe havens for the copepods, these little guys that are at the bottom of the food chain, for the microbes but really it's making Earth a safe haven for us by identifying the critical places that make the planet work, the breeding areas, the feeding areas, the nursery areas, identify, okay, what are the key places? Actually, for me, there's just one hope spot. It's called Earth, and it's mostly blue. And we need to do everything we can, while we can, to regard it, to care for it as if our lives depend on it, because obviously they do.
To learn more about hope spots, the Sylvia Earle Alliance is curating a place within Google Earth to highlight these special places.
I'm the outreach coordinator, and I do a lot of work on the Google Earth platform, recruiting scientists, photojournalists, filmmakers, finding a space for them to put their information and share it on a global scale.
This is a part of Google Earth, really, which shows the ocean.
Absolutely. We're a layer within Google Earth. Shall I show you how it all works?
Please.
Okay. So within the Google Earth platform, there is an ocean layer, and you can see this. I'm just moving my cursor over it. We can expand the ocean layer by clicking on the plus sign, and there's lots and lots of different information given by different organizations. The first layer, which is highlighted in blue, is the Explore the Ocean layer. That's where we're inviting people to contribute and share their information. So by turning on the layer, you're turning on these bullseye points all over the globe. Every story is referenced, it's geo-referenced using a latitude and a longitude and a depth. So you can see it in the water column as well. Let's take a look at the rockfish of ages post here. You can see you've got an image. Sometimes we have a video in this space. And then we also have information where the viewer can read about the research that's taking place or this specific species. And you can also click on these links below to learn more about what's going on in this area or with this species.
You're looking for people to submit content from anywhere in the world, but some of this is professionally produced. It might have been done by a media organization. You have an example of that?
Absolutely. We've been working with KQED and their Quest pieces. We've got quite a lot of information in the San Francisco Bay. They've done a great series on Mercury in the Bay, and there's one of the posts I'd like to show you. And I'm just going to click on our icon right here. You can open it up. You can see this piece actually has a video clip in it. It's uploaded through YouTube. And once again, write-up and more information in the background so you can learn more.
Sport fishing boats.
So Sadie, this is streaming off the web right now. It was contributed by a television station in San Francisco, KQED, but it's curated. It's really part of your whole program at Mission Blue.
Absolutely. So sometimes people don't know quite how to tell a story. request does. So we worked with them, and we could put the information up pretty straightforward, pretty easily. But with a lot of people, they're not sure what's the highlight, what's so important about this picture, what do they need to share? What is the general public going to really be engaged by? So we do a lot of coaching, and we work with you to really craft the best post possible before it goes up to the platform.
What's really extraordinary about this is you're building all of this information. So these sites could be anywhere on the planet.
Absolutely. We're looking for information from all over the globe. Scientists who are doing research on a tiny little island in Indonesia, we'd love to hear from them, find out what they're doing, find out what their marine, their conservation group is up to. We want to share this on a global scale.
If you'd like to learn more, perhaps even contributing information about these unique places in the ocean, visit SylviaEarleAlliance.org. The ocean takes care of us. Let's return the favor. To learn more, visit thankyouocean.org.